Hello, everybody. All right. Monday Night Raw. We are just 8 minutes away with the return of CM Punk. We saw the heinous attack to CM Punk 2 weeks ago. We saw what Drew McIntyre did to CM Punk. Last week, it was made official by Raw General Manager Adam Pearce that at Bad Blood, this heated rivalry between the Second City Saint and the Scottish Warrior, it all comes down in hell in a cell. It all comes down in hell in a cell, where careers are changed forever, lives are changed forever. Once those two men step inside the cell, all things are legal. So there's that. Bad Blood. We got Bad Blood coming up on October 5th. I will not be home October 5th, so I won't be able to do it live. Probably the next time you guys will catch me for a premium live event, hopefully, is Crown Jewel. If not, I'll see you guys definitely for Survivor Series. I don't want to say definitely. I'll see you guys for Survivor Series. Let's take a look at tonight. Damian Priest has been going at it with a Judgment Day ever since Finn Balor cost him the World Championship. Ever since Finn Balor cost him the World Championship at SummerSlam. Now, Damian Priest has a match with Finn Balor at Bad Blood. But before then, Damian Priest wants to send a message to the rest of the Judgment Day. And tonight, Damian Priest is on a mission to destroy Dirty Dominic Mysterio for what he did to what he did to Rhea Ripley, costing her the championship at SummerSlam, costing her a match at SummerSlam, and then breaking her heart and choosing Liv Morgan. And then the Judgment Day defends their World Tag Team titles against an all-time tag team, one of the greatest tag teams of all time, The New Day. And these two colossal giants, these two titans in Braun Strowman and Big Bronson Reed collide one-on-one once again. After what we saw last week, it was Big Bronson Reed who would put Braun Strowman through the announce desk in the middle of the main event, which is a big part of the reason Strowman is not the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. A spot that Bronson Reed might have had, because Bronson Reed was originally scheduled for that triple threat match, qualifying match, to qualify for the Fatal 4-Way. And who knows, it might have been Big Bronson Reed who would have won that match. But instead it was Strowman who got himself inserted into that match despite being injured, and then ending up in the Fatal 4-Way. And then that's when Big Bronson Reed knew it was time to strike and make sure Braun Strowman doesn't get the opportunity that he feels should have been his. And in this heated rivalry that has been heating up the last couple of months between Pete Dunne and Sheamus. Once upon a time, they were allies. It was fight night. But now it is fight night, but this time they aren't on the same side. The Celtic Warrior and the Bruiserweight gonna go at it. And we saw the return of Natalya last week, helping out Lyra Valkyria and Zelina Vega against the Pure Fusion Collective and helping them get the victory in Calgary. The Queen of Calgary returned the Queen of Hearts, Natalya, and Zoe Stark one-on-one. Zoe Stark representing the Pure Fusion Collective. Still, and there's so much more to come as we are just 2 minutes away from Monday Night Raw. There's so much more to come. This time, there were some technical issues on Friday, but tonight, I want to make sure there's none of that. There was not really technical issues. There was just me issues, if I'm being honest. There were me issues. Because I forgot to hit a couple buttons. Yo, Dean, welcome on in. Let's get hyped. We are under 2 minutes away, actually closer to a minute away. Here we go, 1 minute away. What am I gonna watch? Oh, this is 911. Oh. It's almost 8 o'clock, boy. Monday Night Raw. I don't even know where are we at tonight. My bad. I used to be better with this. I used to have full sheets of notes. I do still have all my old notes. Where are we at? Moda Center in Portland, Oregon. Cool. All right. Then, now, together, forever. We're live in Portland, Oregon at the Moda Center. I am Sam, aka Hype the Commentator, and what a night we have for you for Monday Night Raw. There is Damian Priest, who looks to destroy Dominic Mysterio later tonight. And Rhea Ripley still recovering from injury from what Liv Morgan did to her a couple weeks ago. Damian Priest looking to take out Dominic Mysterio. And there's the Judgment Day. Finn Balor and JD McDonough have their hands full as they defend their World Tag Team Championships against Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, the New Day. And Damage Control is in the house in Portland. It's Bianca Belair and Kairi Sane one-on-one. One half of the tag team champions, Bianca Belair and Kairi Sane, who's looking to get Damage Control in contention for tag team gold. And it's a colossal battle between two titans. For the second time, Braun Strowman and Big Bronson Reed collide in what will be an arena shaker. And on his way to Portland, now there's one more headliner. He's a cult of personality. And Punk Punk thought it was done. CM Punk thought he was done with Drew McIntyre, but Drew McIntyre is not done with CM Punk. And now CM Punk is in the house ahead of their big Hell in a Cell match at Bad Blood. In less than 3 weeks, it's Punk, it's McIntyre. And what will be one hell of a war. The Second City Saint with a purpose walking to the ring. You can see it in his face. He's not too happy. Last time we saw CM Punk, he was taken out by Drew McIntyre after CM Punk thought he was done with McIntyre after defeating him in the strap match at Bash in Berlin. But Drew McIntyre not being done with CM Punk. And then last week, CM Punk had worked with General Manager Adam Pearce while Punk was at home to come up with a Hell in a Cell match. There's only one way to settle this between the most heated feud in WWE history. Drew McIntyre pretty much tried to end the career of CM Punk. Time and time again, we've seen it. These two have made it extremely personal. Punk making sure Drew McIntyre won't ever win the World Championship again. And McIntyre nearly ending the career of CM Punk. CM Punk being out of action for 6 months before returning to SummerSlam, in which Drew McIntyre would pick up the victory over CM Punk. But CM Punk getting the victory in the strap match at Bash in Berlin, and it all comes ahead at Bad Blood and Hell in a Cell. What does the Second City Saint have to say?
The point in my career where sometimes people ask me how many matches do I have left in these old bones. And depending on how you feel about me, the answer is either wildly disappointing or it makes you tremendously happy, because the answer is way more than you think. When I came back to the WWE, I said I did not come here to make friends, and that didn't necessarily mean that I came here to make a mortal enemy, but that's exactly what I have done. So much so that the only way to end this between Drew McIntyre and myself is in a Hell in a Cell. I feel a little bit naive to think that I thought this was over because I touched 4 turnbuckles in Berlin. Maybe Drew was a little bit naive to think that this was all going to be over because he jumped me in Chicago months ago and tried to drag my wife and my dog into this mess. We probably all agree that it should have stopped the second time Drew sent me to a hospital 2 weeks ago. But I'm just too damn stubborn. Drew's fatal mistake in all this is not getting the job done. But now things are drastically different. People can ask me, how many Hell in the Cell matches do you have left in you? The honest answer is 0. My little sisters asked me not to do this. My wife asked me not to do this. Maybe the angel on my shoulder begged me not to do this. So, armed with all of that information, please allow me to tell you exactly why I am going to do this. The last time I was in Portland, I sat there and I told Drew, if you push me far enough, I can become the devil himself. And now the devil's here. The devil in my heart tells me the only way this ends is in Hell in the Cell. The same heart Drew McIntyre promised that he was going to get to stop beating. And Drew McIntyre, I can't promise I'm going to kill you. Because I won't make promises that I 100% cannot deliver on. So here is my promise. I'm going to make you bleed. And I promise that you are going to have to kill me. Because I am prepared to die. I am prepared for this heart to stop beating. I am prepared for all of this to be over with. I had a great career, and if this is the end, so be it. I'm prepared for this to be the end of CM Punk, and if you're prepared for this to be the end of Drew McIntyre, then I'll see you in hell.
The devil has arrived in CM Punk. CM Punk sends a message to Drew McIntyre that CM Punk is going to drag Drew McIntyre through hell. Not because he wants to, but because he has to. He has to do this. And he has to finish things with Drew McIntyre. And he does, and he's put it all on the line. If it's the last time he ever steps foot in a ring. Hell in a Cell, October 5th, Bad Blood. Punk saying, I'm prepared to die. Sheamus's old mate Pete Dunne has been just unhinged, snapped. 2 weeks ago, let's take a look at what he did to Sheamus during his match with Ludwig Kaiser. The shillelagh to the back of Sheamus. And then backstage, it was a knee from Sheamus. This was last week. Sheamus got the shillelagh. Just a little bit of a taste of things to come between these two heated rivals.
So I've only got one question left. Portland, are you ready for a banger?
Sheamus ready to serve.
It's going to be one heck of a fight. Sheamus ready to deliver a banger tonight. It's fight night. It's Sheamus and Pete Dunne. And it's coming up next on Monday Night Raw. We're back here in Portland for Monday Night Raw and Fight Night. The $1 Million Heist Peacock Limited Series is streaming now. And speaking of Fight Night, back in the ring, it's the Celtic Warrior Sheamus, who takes on a former ally of his former protege, Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne reflecting on the bruiserweight days that he has now returned to, looking for better days in the future, trying to erase the memory of what disgusts him the most, and that's being called Butch. Butch not reflecting his time with Sheamus as in a positive light. You could feel the animosity. You could feel the animosity between these two as they went face to face. The referee keeping them apart before we can get this match underway. And here we go. The bell has rung. This match is away. Pete Dunne went for a kick right off the bat. And now these two just bringing it with these heavy blows. Sheamus gets caught with a big forearm by Dunne. Dunne with a thunderous chop. Well, a thunderous forearm, that is. Sheamus. Irish curse backbreaker takes down Dunne. And Sheamus finds himself in control with a shot to the shoulder, that forearm to the shoulder, and now a forearm to the lower back. Sheamus targeting the back of Pete Dunne. Sheamus has Pete Dunne right where he wants him. This is a patented Sheamus. Went for the 10 beats of the bottom, but got caught by Dunne. And Dunne, the master manipulator, the master joint manipulator, just pulling on the arm of Sheamus. But Sheamus catching Dunne, slamming Dunne to the mat with a Uranagi. And Sheamus just immediately coming back. It's going to take a lot to keep the Celtic Warrior down as Sheamus stomps a mud hole and Dunne in the corner. Oh, but here comes an enziguri from Dunne. And Dunne has wrist control. That master joint manipulation is that I've been talking about. Look at the way the arm of Sheamus is bent. Oh! Right on the back of the arm. Right on the elbow. That can break the wrist. That'll break the arm. Just the body's not supposed to be meant to move like that. And jumps up and over, taking out Sheamus on the outside on the floor. And Dunne gonna step on Sheamus's hand on the steps. It's Dunne going after the hand. Sheamus is not where he wants. Oh! But hits the steel. Sheamus gets out of harm's way. Sheamus. Oh boy. Pete Dunne's about to pay with an Alabama slam on the announce desk. Dunne's in pain. Sheamus is in control on Monday Night Raw. Welcome back to Monday Night Raw. It is the Celtic Warrior Sheamus and his former protege, the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne, one-on-one. Right now in a very precarious situation. Sheamus had Pete Dunne right where he wanted, but Pete Dunne able to counter. Pete Dunne. And bam, what a sit-out power bomb takes out Sheamus. Will it be enough? And Sheamus able to kick out at 2. Sheamus was thinking for an avalanche white noise. That white noise off the top. But Pete Dunne had another idea in mind. Pete Dunne, realizing he was in trouble, squirmed his way out and got Sheamus in a position to power bomb him and connect with an emphatic sit-out power bomb to the Celtic Warrior. And Sheamus just mocking Dunne. And now it's Dunne laying in these heavy forearms on Sheamus. Sheamus taking it out on his former teammate, his former mate, and Sheamus. Dunne looks conflicted, ready to inflict more pain. Sheamus loves this. Sheamus loves to fight. Dunne went for a shot to Sheamus, but Sheamus caught the arm. Dunne going for these headbutts, but Sheamus not budging at all. And what a clothesline, almost ripping the head off the Bruiserweight. And things are starting to look bleak for the Bruiserweight. Clothesline in the corner, nearly sending Dunne to the outside of the ring. Power slam. And Sheamus is in control. What does Sheamus have in mind? The knee pad comes down. What does Sheamus have in mind? Sheamus has got something dangerous in mind. Oh, what a knee to the face of Dunne. That might do it right there. That might be enough. But it wasn't enough. Dunne able to kick out at 2. Sheamus evolving every day. Sheamus adding some new things to the playbook. And picking and digging out some old ones. Looking for the Celtic cross right now to finish off Dunne. But Dunne gets out of it. Enziguri brings Sheamus down to his knees and stomps in the hand. Pump kick to the face of the Celtic Warrior as it's Dunne now, who is heading up to the top, looking to go high risk, high reward. What does Dunne have in mind? But took a little bit too long getting up to the top. Sheamus just on cruise control right now, fighting on instinct. Dunne up on the shoulders of Sheamus from the second rope. And what a slam! Sheamus hooking the leg, going for the cover. Will it do it? And no. Dunne gets the shoulder up just in the nick of time. Let's take a look at this power slam from the Celtic Warrior Sheamus. And now Dunne rolling to the outside. But did Dunne just go where he doesn't want to be? Dunne try to get out of harm's way. Oh, look at this. The digits of Sheamus being bent, but you can't escape this time. The 10 beats of the button. "17 beats of the button." An extra pep in his step. He's got the shillelagh. The shillelagh's in his hand, but Sheamus got hit Dunne with the knee. Sheamus taking care of Dunne. And now it's Sheamus who has the shillelagh. And it's Dunne who's not where he wants to be. And the ref saying, put it down. That's a cricket bat. A solid wood cricket bat. And a pump kick. Big boot takes out Sheamus. Beating Sheamus with his own bro kick. Pete Dunne just rocked Sheamus with a cricket bat and then hitting Sheamus with a bro kick of his own. And it's Dunne who gets the victory over the Celtic Warrior. But the way that match ended, you gotta think Sheamus is gonna want some kind of revenge. But Pete Dunne comes out on top. That playbook would be the numbers game. But here would come Rhea Ripley, despite being injured. And then Liv Morgan would chop block the back of the knee. The title to the face of Priest. And Priest protecting Ripley. And then here would come main event Jey Uso with a chair. And the Judgment Day would retreat, but the problem is the damage was already done.
Tag team titles. We can become champs for the 13th time. And just like when you were fighting for the heavyweight championship, you wanted to go it alone, yeah. So you could prove to everybody that you deserve to be there. We want to go it alone to prove to everybody we still got what it takes. So that's all I'm asking. Stay back here and let us handle it.
I can respect that. Just do us all a favor, though. Whoop their asses and take them titles.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And also, I like him a lot more than Dom.
Yeah, let's go, man. Yee.
This is back at SummerSlam. I mentioned this earlier. Dominic Mysterio getting involved, helping Liv Morgan win, and then siding with Liv Morgan and kissing her in front of Rhea Ripley. Just breaking the heart of Ripley. And tonight, Damian Priest gets revenge as he continues to work his way through destroying the Judgment Day ahead of his big match with Finn Balor at Bad Blood. It's going to be Damian Priest and Dirty Dominic Mysterio tonight.
also want to know, what did you mean last week when you said, I'm no match for Bronson Reed?
Oh, please don't take that in any kind of context. I didn't mean any disrespect by that at all. You're the Miz.
No, I get it. I mean, I just won every title there is to win, beaten every superstar.
I know this. I've seen the career that you've had. What I'm getting at is sometimes it takes a monster to beat a monster. You get?
I'm no monster. Got it. Hey, you got this.
Thank you.
Get him.
Yes, sir.
Strowman versus Big Bronson Reed.
It's Strowman and Big Bronson Reed later tonight. But before we get to later tonight, Natalya returning last week in her hometown of Calgary. Back home in Calgary a week ago, it was Natalya, the Queen of Hearts, who would return to side with Zelina Vega and Lyra Valkyria to help take on the Pure Fusion Collective, and it would be Natalya that would lead them to victory. And with Pure Fusion Collective not being done with this rivalry, with Natalya being added into the fold, it is Natalya, the Queen of Hearts, going one-on-one with Zoe Stark. But speaking of Canada, coming up, Survivor Series War Games in Vancouver, Saturday, November 30th in the Rogers Arena. Tickets are on sale now. The PFC is here. The Pure Fusion Collective. Shayna Baszler. Zoe Stark. Sonya Deville. Zoe Stark has a little bit of a pep in her step, walking with some confidence. I don't know how much confidence she'll have after this match. Let's listen to what happened last Monday. This is what happened last Monday, where we saw the return of Natalya in her hometown of Calgary. It'd be Zoe Stark who would go for the cover, back and forth, but then here's where Natalya would help score the massive victory. Everybody got submissions on the Pure Fusion Collective, but ultimately Natalya would make Zoe Stark tap out with a sharpshooter, paying homage to her uncle, Bret the Hitman Hart, who was also in the house, making his Raw return last Monday. And now the bell has rung. They lock up. Natalya going for the cover early on. Tie up, collar and elbow. Gonna go to the rope. Force a rope break. This is a great strategy. Natalya, a veteran, knows her way around the ring. Has wrestled some of the most talented. Wrestled the most recognizable names in the last 20 years. What a shot to the midsection of Stark. Natalya going for the cover. 2 count. Sweeps the leg. Perhaps thinking sharpshooter early. Zoe Stark squirming. Going to go to the outside using the ropes for the force. The rope breaks. Sonya Deville saying something to Zoe Stark. Perhaps a little bit of strategy going on. Enziguri to Natalya on the ring apron. Now Zoe Stark. Springboard missile drop kick takes out Natalya. Zoe Stark is in the driver's seat, representing Pure Fusion Collective. Natalya and Zoe Stark one-on-one. Zoe Stark in the driver's seat. And we saw what happened last week when Natalya returned in Calgary, forcing Stark to tap out. Now Zoe Stark looking to get some revenge. German suplex to Zoe Stark and a discus clothesline. And Natalya starting to pick up some momentum. She's starting to feel it. Natalya with these heavy artillery shots unleashing on Zoe Stark, but Zoe Stark comes out of the corner, went for a shot of her own, but Natalya responds with a wicked right, sending her into the ropes. Zoe went to come back with a boot, but instead eats the mat and then eats a boot from Natalya. Natalya hooks the leg, goes to the cover, and Stark kicks out at 2. And Natalya sends Stark in the... But Stark counters, was looking to send Stark in the corner, but Stark hits the top of the ring post. But Stark's somehow able to counter. Went for discus clothesline again. Natalya not where she wants to be. Death Valley driver and a kick to the side of the head of Natalya. Will it be enough? What a combination by Stark, but it's only enough to keep Natalya down for the 2. With a victory over Natalya back in March, Natalya forcing Zoe Stark to submit last Monday in that 6-woman tag match. Now these two go one-on-one again, and one-on-one competition. It's Zoe Stark who's got a one-up on Natalya, looking for the Z360, but gets caught by Natalya. Natalya sweeps the legs, perhaps looking for that sharpshooter. Zoe Stark trying to block it. Natalya instead jackknife cover, but countered by Stark. Has the... Now Natalya for the cover. And Stark. How many tricks do you have in the bag? One for the sharpshooter again. What? O'Connor roll. And it's Natalya able to reverse with a cover of her own. And it's Natalya who picks up the victory. Natalya revitalizing her career with more momentum. The Queen of Hearts, Natalya, finding herself picking up some momentum in this stage of her career, helping Vega and Valkyria defeat Pure Fusion Collective last Monday, and now Natalya getting a one-on-one victory over Zoe Stark tonight. Natalya with some momentum.
worry about it, Rhea. I'm on the way to the ring right now.
Oh my, the Yeet Master is on his way to the ring, and it's coming up next on Monday Yeet Raw. You can enjoy Survivor Series like never before with the Priority Pass on location. Go to onlocationexp.com/Survivor Series. Pre-show meet and greets. Enjoy your weekend in Vancouver for Survivor Series. And that'll be in Vancouver. That's coming up November 30th. But tonight, we are in Portland, Oregon for Monday Night Raw. And what a night it has been. From October to December to the end of the year, Raw will be 2 hours. And here comes the Yeet Master. Main event, Jey Uso has got something to say ahead of his Intercontinental Championship match with Braun Breaker. Jey Uso, the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship, winning the fatal four-way in the main event last week on Monday Night Raw. What a vibe here in Portland. It's definitely not Yeet free. They're yeeting all over the place here in the Moda Center. Jey Uso really knows how to get the crowd all yeeted up. From the triple threat match to winning the Fatal 4-Way, main event, Jey Uso is your #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. Jey Uso looking to win his first singles championship in WWE, and it is 1 week from tonight, next Monday, Braun Breaker, Jey Uso, the Intercontinental Championship. Jey Uso once again with an opportunity to win his first singles championship here in the WWE. He's won many tag titles with his twin brother, Jimmy Uso, one of the greatest tag teams of all time. But now has been dipping his toes into the singles scene for over a year now.
I got my match with Braun Breaker. My first, about to be first championship, Intercontinental Champion. I'm excited about it. I wanted it when I first came to Raw. I wanted it when I left the Bloodline. Now I don't need no help, Boost. I can finally be on my own, get my first singles championship, and finally be main event Jey. Ooh! So this opportunity ain't gonna pass me by.
Jey Uso has his eyes set on becoming the Intercontinental Champion, but the problem is he's got to get through this, man. The unpredictable badass is here. Here he is, Braun Breaker. Talk about the future of this industry. This man personifies the future, and he took the Intercontinental Championship, and now he's got to defend it against main event Jey Uso next Monday. Jey Uso. The dogs are barking.
I told you to stay away. And yet here you are with this relentless pursuit for my Intercontinental Championship. So inspiring. What you're doing out here, trying to prove to everybody, the world, your family, that you can do this all by yourself, that you don't need the help of your family to succeed as a single star here. Did my homework a little bit since the last time you and I spoke. 14 years you've been here. 14, it's a long time. There's no doubt you're a star, Jey. Big star. One of the biggest stars in WWE. They love you. They love chanting yeet. They love main event Jey Uso. But the funny thing is, I've managed to do more as a single superstar in 6 months than you've done in your whole career. Oh, here's the kicker. I did it without my father. I did it without my uncle. I didn't need my family's help. I didn't need the name. I did it all by myself. You want to know why? This is my family. This is what I fight for. I fight for this championship. It fights for me. I'm a dog. That's what I do. And next Monday, when we fight for this Intercontinental Championship, I'm going to expose you, Jay, because you are nothing without your family. I see it. I see it in you, Braun. You got that dog in you, Oos. Yeah. I promise I'm not gonna take you lightly. But like you said, how long you been here? Yeah, what, 6 months? I have been on this roster for 14 years, winning championships while you was in diapers, boy. Hey, next week we throw hands, huh? Next week for the Intercontinental Championship, I'm a dog walk your ass. We gonna see what you about. We gonna see what you made of, and we gonna see how long this lasts, because it might end up short and sweet, just like your NFL career.
Oh my, he just struck a nerve with Braun Breaker. I don't know how wise that was. But now the dog has been pissed off. The unpredictable badass, Braun Breaker. Oh, what a shot to Jey Uso. Message sent. You just never know when Braun Breaker's going to strike. He's like a ticking time bomb. And you talk about, oh, but a spear. Instead, it's Jey Uso with a spear of his own. Braun Breaker getting a taste of his own medicine, and Breaker gets sent. Running away. And now it's main event. Jey Uso holding up the Intercontinental Championship. Will this be the result next Monday when these two go one-on-one for the Intercontinental Championship? Will Jey Uso dethrone the badass Braun Breaker? The intensity these two have every time they've come face to face. You've got the future and you've got the now. One of the biggest stars today, main event Jey Uso yeeting all over the globe. And Braun Breaker still building a name for himself. We're going to find out what happens next Monday when Jey Uso goes from yeet to fight. Let's take a look at what happened 2 weeks ago. Number one contenders match. And Io Sky going for the cover, kick out. Gets caught by Isla Dawn. And then a massive victory for Dawn and Fire. They were the number one contenders at the time. But after the match, it was Damage Control who would confront the champions. Oh, things just got even more interesting. With Kyrie saying not at 100%, it seems it's going to be Io Sky instead. But now it's time. I'm getting a little bit of a gold rush. Because the New Day make their way to the ring as they look to take the tag titles from the Judgment Day. The New Day, you saw Kofi Kingston making the signal for gold. 12 times the New Day has held the tag team titles. They know what it's like to be at the top of the mountain, and they're looking to do it for a lucky number 13. It's the Judgment Day. It's the New Day here in Portland, and it's coming up next. Bad Blood is presented by Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Go to WWE.com now to win 2 tickets to the Royal Rumble. Also, Saucy Nugs taking it to a whole new level. It's gotta be Wendy's. Bad Blood come up October 5th. But there's blood, there's gold. And the New Day looking to take out the Judgment Day here in Portland. It's been over 3 years since the New Day have held tag team gold. And the New Day trying to find their footing back in the tag division once again. But they're going to have to get through this version of the Judgment Day that has improved, new and improved. As dangerous as they've ever been. They have been on top of the world, on top of the mountain for quite some time. The craziest thing, though, is that this is their first defense. They've held they've held these titles since June, and now they're defending their titles for the very first time. And how tough it would be, a tough loss for the Judgment Day, for Balor and McDonough, if in their very first title defense they lost the titles to the New Day. And if the New Day can win, that will make them 13-time tag team champions. Let's take a look at last Monday. Finn Balor and Rey Mysterio. One-on-one with Rey Mysterio. This is where things would take a dirty turn. Holding that hold on Mysterio, using the ropes for leverage. Absolutely devastating. Wouldn't let go. And would not release it for anything. Doing damage to Mysterio, causing disqualification, then a drop kick to Mysterio, spine first into the ring post. We're still waiting on an update on the condition of the Hall of Famer, Mysterio. World Tag Team Championships are on the line. Let's go to Samantha Irvin for the official introduction. Whose day will it be? Will it be the Judgment Day for the New Day, or will it be a new day for the World Tag Team Champions? Will we have new Tag Team Champions? It's all about the tag titles. Here we go. The bell is rung. This match is underway. Kofi Kingston, former WWE Champion, kicking things off with J.D. McDonough. And look at the athleticism of Kingston. Kingston has been on top of the mountain. He knows what it's like to be a champion. Singles champion, tag team champion. The New Day have held tag gold on 12 occasions. Elbow drop from Woods. Great tag teamwork that you can expect from the New Day. They know each other so well for over 10 years. The New Day have stood tall. They've wrestled some of the greatest tag teams all over the world. What a cohesive unit. What a tag team move. Great teamwork again. Kick to the midsection of Balor and a kick to the knee of Balor by Woods. The New Day just slamming Balor's face into the mat. double super kick send the Judgment Day to the outside onto the floor. And it's the New Day who are standing tall. Will the New Day capture tag gold when we come back next? Monday Night Raw. We are back live. The World Tag Team titles are on the line. The Judgment Day in control as they defend their titles for the first time since winning them back in June against the New Day, who are 12-time tag team champions. SOS from Kofi Kingston. A desperation move from the former WWE champion. Kofi Kingston desperately needs to make the tag to his partner Xavier Woods. Will he be able to do so? Balor makes the tag to McDonough. Kingston makes the tag to Woods. And now it's Woods and McDonough. Woods taking out Balor. Now turns his attention to McDonough. And it's Xavier Woods who's picking up the momentum. Coming in hot. Hot and ready. Xavier Woods, ready to recapture gold, as motivated as he's ever been. 10 years the New Day have been together. And how fitting would it be when their 10-year anniversary comes up that they will have tag team gold. But it's easier said than done. They've got to get through the Judgment Day, who've been on a tear as of late. But a great side Russian leg sweep just turned McDonough inside out. And a kick to the midsection of Balor. Springboard takes down Balor. Drop kick sends Balor to the outside of the ring. Kingston gonna fly. Tope con hilo takes out Balor. And now it's McDonough looking to take out Woods. Woods counters. Woods with a sit-out power bomb. Will it be enough for the gold? And a kick out by McDonough at 2. A kick out by McDonough at 2. And let's take a look at this huge dive over the top, followed by this beautiful sit-out power bomb by Xavier Woods. You gotta wonder what it's gonna take from the New Day to take out the Judgment Day. And speaking of the Judgment Day, here comes more of them. Dominic Mysterio still has to think about his match with Damian Priest later tonight. Oh, but here comes the LWO. The Judgment Day have a lot of enemies, including the LWO. Wait. Roll up. 2. What a super kick to McDonough. And now Kingston. Kofi taking everybody out on the outside. In the ring with the elbow. Will it do it? The ref dealing with everything on the floor. They would have won the titles right there. They had the tag titles won. And Xavier Woods arguing with the official. Oh, tag made. Woods didn't see it. Look at this. Coup de grace. And JD McDonough putting himself in harm's way as well. All for the win. Sometimes you got to risk it for the biscuit. And the biscuit are the tag team championships. A tough loss for the New Day, who seemingly had it won. But all the chaos going on the outside of the ring had the official distracted. And now Balor and McDonough retain. Look at this. We've never seen frustration like this. Woods frustrated. Woods, this is the first time we've really seen Woods walk out on Kofi Kingston. You got to understand Woods' frustration. He had it won, but Kofi Kingston dove to the outside, and the ref was focused on that. Meanwhile, they could have won the tag team titles. Still to come is Io Sky and Bianca Belair. It was originally supposed to be Kairi Sane, but Kairi Sane not medically fit, not to compete against the EST. Instead, it will be Io Sky, and it's coming up later tonight. See this scene at UFC 306. Rey Mysterio meeting with Dana White and representing him with a custom Noche UFC mask for the special night to wrap up an epic night at UFC 306. Let's take a look at what just happened moments ago. The LWO coming out to take out the Judgment Day. Just when it seemed that Xavier Woods was reeling, Kingston would take everybody out. And then would attack the Judgment Day on the outside. But the problem is, the ref was focused on Kofi Kingston attacking on the outside. Meanwhile, Xavier Woods had the cover on the inside of the ring. Understandably pissed off Woods. Totally understandable. And Finn Balor with a coup de grace being held down by McDonough, who took a bit of the force of that as well. And here's the aftermath. In 10 years, everybody has their fights. Families have their fights. Woods and Kingston, the New Day have been together for 10 years. It seems there may be some cracks.
What the hell is even going on anymore, man?
I'll tell you right now, Joe.
It's understandable for Xavier Woods. It's got to be hard for both of these, for both of them, figuring out what's going to happen going forward with the New Day. What's going to happen going forward? In the summer, it was the summer of a tsunami, and Big Bronson Reed delivering tsunami after tsunami after tsunami to multiple competitors, to multiple superstars. Let's take a look at Big Bronson Reed. Since the beginning of August, it's been Big Bronson Reed laying waste to the WWE superstars, starting off with Seth freaking Rollins, who we haven't seen since then. And now Braun Strowman looking to step up to the plate and stop the madness of Big Bronson Reed. Big Bronson Reed has been on a path of destruction with tsunami after tsunami. Will the monster among men be able to stop the tsunamis when we come back next on Monday Night Raw? NXT on October 8th heads to the factory. Moving to the factory in St. Louis. Tickets are on sale Wednesday, 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Central. Use code WWNXT at Ticketmaster, featuring St. Louis's own, the AEW's Apex Predator, Randy Orton. But let's take you back to the ring right now, because we've got a big problem, and that problem is Big Bronson Reed. We've got two colossal stars, two titans that are about to clash. We've got one big SOB. The monster of all monsters. The last time we saw Strowman, he was being taken out by Big Bronson Reed in the main event last Monday. Got sent through our announce desk. Bronson Reed wanted to go ahead and take out Strowman, but the ref holding back Reed to give Strowman some time to get in the ring. Oh, gets out of the way. Oh, my. The 330 pounds of Bronson Reed just broke the top rope. They can't really have a match. Chokeslam takes out Reed. We don't have a top rope. I don't know if we're going to be able to have this match. The referee hasn't, the bell isn't wrong. This match is not official. There's carnage ensuing here in Portland. And now calling for the train. Like a freight train, Strowman comes through. Did Big Bronson Reed just throws a human being? Just grabbed somebody from the front row. He just threw a fan at Braun Strowman. I guarantee he's not coming back to one of these shows. But watch out! Braun Strowman has sent Reed through the timekeeper's area. All the barriers in the timekeeper's area are down. Both men are down. We're going to need some medical assistance. We have no match. No match. The bell never rang. The top rope's down. Let's take a look at this. Choke slam. A fan just got thrown. And Strowman just sending Reed through the timekeeper's area. Reed's back up to his feet. We thought we were going to have a match for you between these two titans, but instead we got a battle. And it's Strowman who stands tall in the ring. Bronson Reed is out of here, but he's only frustrated. Pointing back at Strowman. Wait a minute. Here comes Strowman. Strowman, nobody's stopping Strowman, and Strowman to send Reed into one of the traveling cases. And the shirt gets ripped off. Everybody being taken out. Security trying to block Strowman from getting to Reed. But now it's Reed fighting back. I don't know if we'll ever get an actual match out of these two. All these two want is to tear each other limb from limb to prove who is the bigger, the badder monster. The monster of all monsters taking everybody out. And flipping the golf cart. That was a 1,000-pound easy-go golf cart. But a splash from Reed takes out Strowman. Tsunami. Big Bronson Reed came crashing down on Strowman, but it seems like he is not done yet. Seems like Strowman's not done. Oh my. Things are just falling apart. I don't think you're going to keep these two separated. 700 pounds combined these two are. Over 700 pounds of just pure destruction going on. The people here in Portland, I still can't believe what we just witnessed between Braun Strowman and Bronson Reed just moments ago. But Bronson Reed launched a fan at Braun Strowman, taking things to a new level. But that was before Braun Strowman would just run through Bronson Reed, sending both of them through the timekeeper's area, the barricade in the timekeeper's area. Then things would spill into the back between these two. These two were not done. And taking out security before flipping over a 1,000-pound golf cart. And things weren't done there when a tsunami, which a splash wasn't much of a tsunami because Strowman was able to get up. And then all bets are off. And Strowman sent Big Bronson Reed through the drywall. And now this is where they're at. A lot of medical staff checking in.
Again, right now, I'm in the middle of a Bronson Reed catastrophe, as you saw.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
What is more important than the World Heavyweight Championship?
And as I've told the World Heavyweight Champion, I'm working on his challenger since he doesn't want to face Sami Zayn, who, by the way, makes a compelling case for the match.
Sammy.
Yeah, Sami.
Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn.
I asked you for an adequate opponent. An adequate opponent, and you're throwing back Sami Zayn?
Yes, I am.
What are we talking about here? I mean...
You know what, Ludwig? I've given Sam a little time to talk about it tonight. And I think he probably feels differently than you do. And if Gunther really has a problem with that, maybe he should come and talk to me himself.
It seems that things are picking up. Little heat's picking up between Gunther finding a new opponent. Ludwig Kaiser representing Gunther going to Adam Pearce about finding an adequate opponent to challenge Gunther for the World Championship next. Who will be Gunther's next challenger? Sami Zayn fighting for that right. And Sami Zayn's claims are as valid as they can get. Sami Zayn is the last person to beat Gunther. He's the one who took the Intercontinental Championship from Gunther, ending his historic reign at WrestleMania 40 at 666 days. But Gunther used the Intercontinental Championship as a stepping stone, went on to win the King of the Ring, and ended up becoming the World Champion. Now that Sami Zayn is no longer the Intercontinental Champion, he wants to get his hands on the World Champion, Gunther. Let's hear from Sami Zayn.
Well, I know I'm standing in the middle of the ring, in the middle of a red-hot crowd here in Portland, Oregon. But all week, I've been locked in the memory of standing in this ring last week in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, with Bret the Hitman Hart. And look, everything I said last week, I meant. Bret Hart really was my hero growing up, so it was obviously very emotional. But more than anything, last week was very motivational. Because I listened to Bret Hart talk about what it meant for him to be a champion. To be a true Canadian champion, what it meant to have that work ethic as champion. And all I could keep thinking all week is that I want that to be me. I need it to be me. I need to become the World Heavyweight Champion. I need to be the guy that defends a title in this ring week in, week out against everyone who will come my way. That is the type of champion that all of you deserve. But unfortunately, our current World Heavyweight Champion, Gunther, has repeatedly declined every single time I have challenged them for a World Championship opportunity. And he says it's because I am not on his level. Here's the thing, though. I don't believe that. And I don't think he believes it either. Here's what I think. I think I'm in his head. I think he remembers exactly what happened at WrestleMania this year in Philadelphia. And I think he knows that if we do Sami Zayn versus Gunther Part 2 for the World Heavyweight Championship, he knows that I have beat him before and I can beat him again. And more than anything, I think he's scared.
Here's a guy that may have something to say about that.
There's somebody that has something to say. Ludwig Kaiser we saw talking in the back with General Manager Adam Pearce. Gunther's right-hand man, Ludwig Kaiser.
Sammy, what are you doing here? Out of everybody here, why you? What are you doing in the middle of the ring asking for a World Heavyweight Championship match against Gunther? And what is that nonsense about Gunther being scared of you? Scared of you? Why would he? I mean, you know, Gunther is most definitely the most dominant force in the WWE right now. And if anything, he is trying to protect you, Sammy. He is trying to save you from the worst embarrassment of your entire life. You want to talk about WrestleMania, huh? Let's talk about WrestleMania, Sammy. WrestleMania undoubtedly was the greatest night of your career. I mean, for the first and only time, I saw your own family looking up to you instead of looking down on you. So let me give you some advice. Miracles never happen twice. So Sammy, take it, run with it, and enjoy it, because this is never, ever going to happen again.
You know, Ludwig, I find it very, very strange that you're out here talking for Gunther, because I know Gunther doesn't need you to speak for him. In fact, Gunther doesn't need you for anything. But you know what I think, Ludwig? I don't think you need Gunther either. I mean, I'm out here talking about my desire to prove myself, and I obviously see that you have that too. You You're like any one of us. That's why you turned on your partner Vinci. That's why you broke up your tag team with Imperium. You're looking to stand on your own 2 feet and show the world exactly what it is you're capable of. You're just like any one of us. I get it. But do you think you're going to win respect coming out here as Gunther's mouthpiece? Look, you want to come out here and talk to me, say something to my face, that's fine. No problem. Say it. You don't need to speak for Gunther. If you're going to come out here, at least have the balls to speak for yourself.
Wow, that struck a nerve. Ludwig Kaiser just turned around in shock. The World Heavyweight Champion is here. This is what a champion looks like. The World Heavyweight Champion, the Ring General Gunther, is here. And he's got a mic in hand and he's got something to say. It is his 43rd day as World Champion, winning it back at SummerSlam and retaining back at Bash in Berlin, where he defeated WWE's Apex Predator, the 14-time World Champion, Randy Orton. What does Gunther have to say?
I'll answer your challenge in a little bit, but first, is there anything you need to tell me? Because if yes, do it right now. You know what? There's something that I'm trying to get off my chest for a very, very long time.
Oh!
He levels Sammy.
Leveling Sami Zayn.
Messaging from Sammy was resonating with Ludwig Kaiser, but no. A vicious
Ludwig Kaiser
Kaiser's stupid. He's not going to fall for that. What
didn't fall for Sami Zayn's tricks at all. Sami Zayn knows how to play mind games, but Ludwig Kaiser didn't fall for it at all. And Gunther played along very well with it.
as Sammy takes this beat down. Now he's going to force him to look right in the champ's
Sammy?
eyes.
Regarding your challenge for my World Heavyweight Championship, the answer is and will remain no.
The answer remains no from the Ring General Gunther for the World Championship match.
Down to the mat.
That loyalty between Kaiser and Gunther is something we should all admire. Hats off to those two Euro boys. Class.
That was
And
class.
Sami Zayn grabs onto the ankle of Kaiser.
It's an opportunity to discuss things honorably to his face. Instead, he turns
And now turns. Now a second one to take out Sami Zayn. Wait! But it's Sami Zayn who counters with a German suplex. And Sami Zayn has Kaiser right where he wants him. Staring back at Gunther, staring back at Kaiser. And a Helluva Kick connects, taking out Ludwig Kaiser. Sami Zayn is fired up, and he's just taken out Gunther's right hand man. Sami Zayn is a dangerous competitor. And he is determined to get Gunther to agree to defend his world championship against him. How many times is it going to take before Gunther finally says yes? The champion decides who he wants to face. He doesn't have to defend it if he doesn't want to. Let's take you to Kathy Kelly. What a message from praise to Liv Morgan, the women's world champion. But let's go back into the ring. Let's go back to ringside as Bianca Belair is set for singles action. One half of the women's tag team champions. Bianca Belair in a cheerful mood tonight. Jade Cargill makes her 2K debut, makes her franchise debut with an 85 overall in WWE 2K24. Bianca and Jade winning the tag titles back at Bash in Berlin last Monday, defending them against Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. Tonight, Bianca Belair, who was originally scheduled to go one-on-one with Kairi Sane, goes one-on-one against Io Sky, and it's coming up next on Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw here at the Moda Center in Portland, Oregon. What a beautiful night it is here in Portland, but we have had quite the night. What a wild night. First, we opened up with Punk going off on the mic like Piper in Portland, and right now we have Bianca Belair set for one-on-one action, taking on Io Sky. Two former women's champions will collide. We're going to clean up the actions for what happened last Monday. It was Kairi Sane who was originally scheduled to be involved in this match, but Io Sky confronting Bianca Belair backstage while being interviewed, saying Kairi Sane isn't cleared. Kairi Sane, a 78 overall. 78 rating as part of 2K24 pack, expand DLC pack. It's coming out September 18th. But it was Io Sky who said, you're going to be a coward and fight somebody who's hurt. And then Bianca Belair was like, the match was just booked. I didn't ask for the match. And then it was Io Sky who said, then face me. And Bianca Belair, who never backs down from a challenge, made sure to accept this one. It's not the first time we've seen these two collide. It was Io Sky at last year's SummerSlam who cashed in her women's Money in the Bank on Bianca Belair, winning the title in the triple threat match. And it was the knee injury that would allow Io Sky to take advantage of and win the WWE Women's Championship, and would hold it all the way until WrestleMania, where she would lose it to former WWE Women's Champion Bayley, now held by the Queen of the Ring, Nia Jax, over on SmackDown. But right now, it's Io Sky not where she wants to be. Bianca Belair and Io Sky, incredible athletes, both thinking the same thing, both looking for a drop kick from one women's champion to the other. Great minds think alike. Ducks under, waistlock, standing switch by Belair. Now a standing switch by Io Sky. Standing switch for standing switch, but it's Bianca Belair who looks to pick up and take down, but it's Sky that rolls under. Look at the agility of Sky. And what goes up must come. Oh! Catching Io Sky. Io Sky counters. Great counter. And a 2 count. Belair kicks out at 2. What a chop to the chest to one half of the women's tag team champions. Jumping up and over Io Sky. And Bianca Belair telling Io Sky to come forward. She wanted her to bring it. But Bianca's been bringing the fight to Io Sky. Look at the power. Standing vertical suplex. What goes up must come down. All that blood rushing to the head. Going to make that a lot more dangerous. And now going for that patented handspring moonsault is Belair. It doesn't connect as Sky rolls out of the way. Arm drag. But both women back up to their feet. Belair and Sky, as matched as they are, going toe to toe. two former women's champions going at it. It's Io Sky and Bianca Belair. Right now, it's Io Sky in control. Io Sky is in the driver's seat, but Bianca Belair trying to fight her way back up as the crowd rallies behind the EST. Bianca Belair back up to her feet. Look at the power of Belair. Thus far, these two have gone tit for tat, canceling each other's momentum out. Equally matched as former women's champions. One thing Bianca Belair has that Io Sky does not is a WrestleMania main event. Back at WrestleMania was Bianca Belair winning the SmackDown Women's Championship in the main event of WrestleMania 37 on night 1. And the EST just driving all of her weight in the shoulder in the midsection. Full speed ahead. And shifting gears is Bianca Belair. This is where she really brings the fight. Just unloading these shots, but Io Sky ducks under. Gets kicked back by Belair. Io Sky goes after the attack, but Bianca with a backflip lands on her feet. And a shot from and an uppercut by Sky. Drop kick from Sky. Two of the absolute best in WWE today are giving us a treat right now. Double underhook countered by Belair. Belair using her raw power and strength to flip over Io Sky, but Sky lands on her feet. Sky gets caught and a gut buster by Belair. But Belair slapping some feeling back in her knee. All that weight, the weight of Sky on the knee of Belair might have done some damage. Nobody home. Belair hits the turnbuckle. Now it's Sky who heads up to the top. Sky with a missile drop kick, taking out Io Sky. It's Io Sky taking out Bianca Belair, that is. And now went for the cover, but it's Belair who kicks at it too. Both of these women are hurting. Both of these women are fighting with all they've got. You got to think if Io Sky can get the victory over Bianca Belair, it gets Damage Control closer to an opportunity to becoming the #1 contenders for the Women's Tag Team Championships. If you can defeat one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, you get yourself halfway there. And now it's Io Sky and Bianca Belair working their way back up. Belair with the first attack on Sky. Sky who fights back with a form of her own as these two trading blows back and forth in the center of the ring. Who wants it more as they go blow for blow. Bianca Belair unloading with these clubbing blows. And now it's Io Sky who kicks back Belair. Io Sky roll up. 2 count. And Io Sky gets caught by Belair in the corner. Face first on the top turnbuckle. What a spine buster. And now Bianca Belair. Now it's time. She goes for that patented handspring moonsault. Center of the ring. Hooks the leg. Will it be enough to take down Io Sky? Io Sky survives. Near fall kicking at it too. Bianca Belair expressing a little bit of worry in her face. You've got to wonder what it's going to take to keep either of these women down. And Bianca Belair start wondering in her face. It seems that she's wondering what it's going to take for Io Sky to stay down. What it's going to take for her to get the victory. Belair. Look at the power again of Belair. Power. Looking for a press slam, but Io Sky with a German suplex into a bridge. And only enough for a 2 count. What a match we are witnessing here in Portland. Io Sky thought that German suplex into a bridge was going to be enough for the 3, but it was only enough for the 2 count. Let's take a look at this one more time. Io Sky. What a German suplex. And now Belair looking to suplex Sky on the outside. But Sky blocks it. And gets pulled down. Throat first on the top rope. And out Sky looking to fly. Oh, wham! Right into Belair like a battering ram. Both these women are out on the floor. Let's take a look at this one more time. Bam! Like a battering ram. Throwing caution to the wind. And now looking for a suplex. It's Belair now. No way. That is pure power and strength. The strength just sent Sky back into the ring. And you see how much that took out of Belair. But the fact it's even more impressive how late she did it in this match with one for the 450, but Io Sky gets the knees up. Now 450 did not connect. And it might be over right now with an over the moonsault, but no. Belair gets back up and has Io Sky up on her shoulders. K. Oh no. Roll up. Wait. Roll up. 1, 2. Look at this. What a win. What a match. What a match we just witnessed. Io Sky pulling out the victory. Bianca Belair almost never loses, but tonight was Io Sky's night. These two really put it all on the line. Gave the fans here in Portland a show. And it was a KOD attempt and countered into a roll-up. And Io Sky secured herself the victory. And you got to think a victory over one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions gets Damage Control one step closer to becoming the #1 contenders for the Women's Tag Team titles. You can see in the face of Bianca Belair knowing she got bested. It's a tough loss. But tonight, Io Sky was the better woman. Still to come is Priest and Mysterio. Rocky, welcome in. Raw is going to 2 hours in October. Raw is going to go to 2 hours in October. Not quite there yet. I think October 7th, I want to say. October 7th to December 30th, Raw will be 2 hours. Welcome on in, my friend. It's been a long time, Rocky. I feel like it's been a while. Sami Zayn's been chasing Gunther, and next week he gets to go one-on-one with Ludwig Kaiser. Ludwig Kaiser going to General Manager Adam Pearce to make that match official after what happened earlier tonight. There it is. It's official. I'll take that as a compliment. I ain't taking that the wrong way. I'll take it as is. I'm a charming superhero. I'll take it. Trust me, I've heard. I'm trying to be better with taking it as taking things as compliments. If I look like somebody you've seen on TV or a movie, I will take, and they're at least a decent looking person, I'll take it. And I totally missed the tease of Alexa Bliss. Next Monday, we also have more gold. We've got some gold on the line. Intercontinental Championship, Braun Breaker and Jey Uso. It's going to be one heck of a match. There's the Yeet Master. It's our main event. And it's coming up. It's Dominic Mysterio, Dirty Dom, and Damian Priest. Dirty Dominic Mysterio being accompanied to the ring by Liv Morgan and the rest of the Judgment Day. It's Dominic Mysterio with the Judgment Day. Dominic Mysterio going one-on-one. He's got action with Damian Priest, and it's coming up next on Monday Night Raw. Welcome back to Monday Night Raw. 13,000 plus here in Portland at the Moda Center. Keep Portland weird is the saying. Talk about keeping us staying weird. We've been staying weird. We've been staying hyped the whole night. Somebody said, with us on, I came to see Samantha Irvin. Eat, yeet, sleep, repeat. Yeet. We got a lot of eating going on. We got a lot of mommies in the crowd. A lot of mommy chants in the crowd. Dom is Dom. That's a great sign there. But only problem is they spelled it wrong. It happens. It's okay. The irony in it. There's the irony of it. Coming to you, Bad Blood. Well, these longtime rivals. Once upon a time, they were women's tag team champions. Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley collide for the Women's World Championship Sunday, October 5th. Saturday, October 5th. And then it's Finn Balor and Damian Priest. There's bad blood between Old Judgment Day and New Judgment Day. The Terror Twins and the Judgment Day collide at Bad Blood. Finn Balor, the man who cost Damian Priest the world title at SummerSlam. Damian Priest looking to get revenge. But before we can get to Bad Blood, Damian Priest wants to destroy this New Judgment Day. And he wants to get revenge for Rhea Ripley, his fellow Terror Twin. It's Damian Priest marching to the ring. He's been just waiting to get his hands on Dominic. Next week, we're in Ontario. And the Judgment Day rolls out of the ring. All the Judgment Day got out of the ring when Damian Priest got in the ring and was about to get up in their face. The Archer of Infamy, the former world champion, Dominic Mysterio, a former NXT North American champion, holding the title last year. Holding the title actually earlier this year, rather. Damian Priest has been enraged. He's been fighting with a purpose, been waiting to get his hands on Finn Balor. And that'll have to wait to Bad Blood, but right now, he can get his hands on Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Here we go. The bell is rung. Your official Chad Patton. And Damian Priest not wasting any time going after Dirty Dominic Mysterio. What a shot to the face of Dirty Dom. Damian Priest in control. And Damian Priest has Dom by the throat and just tosses him. Damian Priest once recruiting Dominic Mysterio into the Judgment Day. And it was Dominic who was involved in tearing the old Judgment Day apart and kicking Priest and Ripley out. It was Balor who made the call. Balor said it was in Dom's ear, saying you should choose Liv. And that struck a nerve with Rhea Ripley earlier tonight when Balor and Rhea did a little bit of what Balor calls catching up old friends catching up. Priest going for the cover on Dominic. Dominic Mysterio kicking out. What a chop to the chest of Mysterio. And Damian Priest taking his time with Dominic Mysterio. He wants to savor every moment of this. What goes up? Oh, Mysterio lands on his feet. Drop kick to the knee. And now working on the knee of Priest. This is what you got to do when you have an opponent that is bigger than you. It was effective for so long. And now it's Priest who counters. Priest just planting Dominic Mysterio face first into the mat. It's Priest with the power. Priest in control. Priest now stomping a mud hole in Dominic Mysterio in the corner. And Rhea Ripley, you can see her in the background, enjoying every moment of Priest getting revenge for her and attacking Dominic Mysterio, enjoying this one-on-one match. Look at where Dominic Mysterio is right now. Priest had Dominic Mysterio hung up in the ropes. Liv Morgan with a lot of concern on her face, as Priest has really been bringing the fight to Mysterio. Trying to fight back. Dominic trying to fight back. But Damian Priest with a heavy forearm. What a blow. And Rhea Ripley signaling he's out like a light. And Priest may be calling a shot to close this one out, paying homage to the late great Razor Ramon, but thinking of Razor's Edge. But Finn Balor was starting to sweep into the ring there a little bit, which would distract Priest and allow Dominic Mysterio to escape the ring and buy himself some time to recover. Much needed time for Dominic Mysterio to recover before Priest gets his hands on him once again. And the Judgment Day surrounding Damian Priest. Snake Eyes onto the apron goes Dominic Mysterio. Since the beginning, since the bell rung, it's been all Damian Priest. And all the Judgment Day can do is watch on. But it's only a matter of time before Judgment Day has seen enough. That's the thing about the Judgment Day. Eventually they'll have seen enough. And Dominic Mysterio. Oh, what a right by Damian Priest. What a forearm to Carlito. And then looks at Finn saying, hey, that's going to be you and Bad Blood. You and Bad Blood in a few weeks. Finn slams Priest in the post when the ref was focused on Dirty Dom. Dirty Dom with a suicide dive takes down Damian Priest, sending him over our announce desk. And Dominic Mysterio has taken control. Can Damian Priest fight the numbers game? During commercial break, it was Dominic Mysterio who started to take control of this thing. We saw that suicide dive before that sent Priest over the announce desk. But Priest looking to pick up some momentum, but Priest hits the top of the ring post. And it's Dirty Dom with a tornado DDT taken out. The Archer of Infamy now goes to the cover, hooks the leg. Priest able to kick at it too. And Rhea Ripley telling Priest to get up, begging for Priest to get up. You can see some concern in Rhea Ripley's face as Dominic Mysterio starts to turn things around. And now, Rhea Ripley with a little bit of a message to Dominic Mysterio. And it's Mysterio who's still in control, but you don't want to waste any time with showboating. Oh, you heard the sound of that chop. Heard that one for the nosebleeds. But that only infuriated Priest. It has woken up the beast. It has woken up the Archer of Infamy, Damian Priest. And the kicks of Priest. And Priest finds himself back in this. What a forearm. Elbow splash in the corner to Mysterio. And an elevated flatliner. And Priest has really turned things around. Before a commercial break, it was all... Right before commercial break, Dominic Mysterio turned things around. And now Damian Priest able to find his way back in this. But will Priest be able to keep this up? You also have to think about the numbers game. The Judgment Day have the Terror Twins outnumbered. And Priest measuring up Dirty Dom, but Finn Balor gets up on the ring apron, causing a distraction. Dominic Mysterio going for the roll. Will it be enough? Dom for the win, but no. Priest kicks out, and Priest with a roundhouse kick takes out Dirty Dom. Dom might be out. Broken Arrow. Oh, but it's Liv Morgan who puts Dom's boot on, putting his leg on the bottom rope, and the ref never saw it. But it's Rhea Ripley. Oh, Rhea Ripley just launching. Oh, Liv Morgan over our announce desk. Out of nowhere. What a shot to Carlito. Uh-oh, but Dominic Mysterio gets caught and sent Dominic Mysterio into Balor. And a super kick takes out Carlito. And Damian Priest is the lone man standing. But Dom, super kick to Priest. Drop kick to the back. Dirty Dom stealing the move from his father, who he hates with all of his heart. Going for the frog splash. But Priest gets out of harm's way. What a lariat turns Mysterio inside out. And now the straps come down. It's all Priest right now. He's fired up. It's going to be really hot where you're going, Dom, because you're taking a trip south from heaven. That's all over. But Priest gets the win, but Judgment Day right on the attack of Damian Priest as soon as the bell rung. Fighting, just taking out Damian Priest. Wanting to make sure Damian Priest is as weak as... Oh, look at this. Rhea's back up and she's going after Dom. But Liv Morgan bringing the fight to Rhea Ripley. And sends Rhea Ripley into the steel steps. And now another week where the Terror Twins are helpless and outnumbered, but they've got a little bit of backup in main event Jey Uso. When you need a friend, the Yeet Master has arrived. Jey has come to their defense before. The only problem is he's outnumbered. A spear? Who was that? From the badass Braun Breaker. A spear out of nowhere. Revenge for earlier tonight. And now mocking. And now the attack. Jey Uso now really needs to focus on Braun Breaker instead of this Judgment Day mess. The beatdown of the Terror Twins. And then a spear from Braun Breaker out of nowhere, taking out main event Jey Uso. Priest being held down. And an oblivion to Rhea Ripley. And a coup de grace. Will the coup de grace be the same fate for Damian Priest at Bad Blood in under a few weeks? Holding a Priest down again for a second coup de grace. Not again. For a third? Jey Uso tried to come to the aid, but Braun Breaker took him out. And now Finn Balor with a third coup de grace to take out Damian Priest. Liv Morgan took out Rhea Ripley with an oblivion. And once again, the numbers game shows as the Terror Twins are taken out and the Judgment Day stands tall to close out Monday Night Raw here in Portland. All right, that's Monday Night Raw. Thank you, everybody who joined me tonight. Don't forget, go check out tonight's video. Over on the YouTube side of things, tonight was The Rock versus The Undertaker on the Christmas edition of Raw from 2000. Interesting twist at the end. Thank you all for the love and support, everybody who showed up tonight. Yeah. It's a good stream. Tomorrow's video is, I'll tell you right now. What's tomorrow's video? CM Punk versus Batista World Heavyweight title match. These were recorded, the 4 videos that are going out between, which went out tonight, tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday were recorded yesterday evening. So they're fresh and ready to go. Hope you guys enjoy them. We've got CM Punk versus Batista world title match at Great American Bash 2008. And then Wednesday's video will be Night of Champions, Dolph Ziggler and Rey Mysterio for the Intercontinental Championship, Night of Champions 2009. And then it's Thursday, bringing a little bit of TNA action with Lockdown 2009 for the TNA World Championship. It is the Icon, Sting, and the hardcore legend Mick Foley. And a lockdown inside the cage. All right. That's all I've got. That's it. That's all I've got. I'll see you guys for a stream on Friday. Announcement. As of right now, the plan, Wednesday, September 25th, my plan is to return and do a special AEW Dynamite stream for AEW Grand Slam. I am very intrigued by this potential Nigel McGuinness and Bryan Danielson match. If Bryan Danielson is cleared to compete, I'm very intrigued, and I'd like to do more AEW commentary in the future. It's just a timing thing for me. It's truly a timing thing. It just doesn't work. Trying to record videos and trying to record enough videos throughout the week, because pretty much when I'm not working, my free time goes to filming. It's, you know. But anyways, yeah, I am looking to do AEW Dynamite commentary on September 25th, AEW Grand Slam. I've already seen a few matches that are announced. Excited to potentially be doing that. I just want to make sure it works out. I'm not working that day. So as long as I'm not called in, that is the plan. It's still going to be the plan. I'm not going to accept the shift if they do ask me to come in. I don't know. I'll see how it goes as we get closer. But as of right now, I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to AEW Dynamite on the 25th. As well as Friday Night SmackDown, the second episode of SmackDown on the USA Network. We saw what happened this past Friday. Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns will team up. And what a turn of events from everything we've seen the last couple of years with the hatred those two had for each other, the animosity between those two. But you're at the enemy of my enemy. Okay, basically my point is they hate the same guy. They don't like Solo Sikoa. So, it's been made official. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu versus Roman Reigns and the American Nightmare, the undisputed WWE champion, Cody Rhodes. It'll be a very interesting dynamic to see if Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes can work as a cohesive unit. That's coming up to you at Bad Blood, which I will not be live for, but will work to record and get it for you guys a couple days after. My goal is to return for Crown Jewel commentary. And if not, I'll see you guys for Survivor Series November 30th. I know that's a couple months away, but it's just how it is. Timing just doesn't work. You know, I will take MCW as my priority right now, especially where things are looking for me. I'm really excited. And hopeful. I'm very hopeful. I'm not going to say excited. I'm very hopeful. I'll put it that way. Anyways, have a good night, everybody. I will see you all this Friday. Stay tuned. Tomorrow's video, Batista CM Punk World Title Match Bash. Great American Bash 2008. You won't want to miss it. New videos every day at 6 p.m. Eastern. Thank you all for the love and support. Follow me on all my socials. Instagram, Hype the Commentator. Twitch, Hype the Commentator. YouTube at Hype the Commentator. TikTok at Hype the Commentator. At Twitter or X at Hype Commentator. And Threads. I'm on Threads. Hype the Commentator. Thank you all for the love and support. I will see you all in the next one.